In the last several years, we've seen a real trend in terms of high-end premium golf bags being available on the marketplace. Brands like Vessel or Ghost. Well, the products I'm going to be sharing with you today is a brand new line of bags by RevCore, and they are taking direct aim at those high-end premium competitors, being the Ghost and the Vessel as examples. So we're going to talk to the construction, the quality, the things I really like about these bags, and a couple items that I'd like to see maybe revisited on future designs for the bags themselves. So the cart bag came out at the end of 2023, and then the stand bag came out just a few weeks ago in April of 2024. And what I can say is there's a number of similarities between the two designs. First off, the material that is being used on both bags is a simulated leather, but it feels fantastic under your hands. It's very thick. It seems to be very durable. The hardware that is used throughout the bag, for instance, this towel ring is extremely heavy. Never seen anything like this before. And all of the zipper pulls and the zippers themselves are all just very robust. You can tell that they've been made with longevity in mind. So just very high-end quality components that are going into these bags. Both bags have a means that when you strap it to a golf cart, you can protect the bag so that it doesn't get chafed by the strap on a golf cart itself. So with the cart bag, you've got this area here that you can feed a strap through. And on the stand bag, it comes with a sleeve that you can put around the strap for the golf cart, so that when you strap it in here, this sleeve protects the bag so you don't end up hurting the bag at all. That's an option for Vessel and for Ghost. But as is the case with the overall pricing of these products, that's included with the RevCore bag, but with Ghost and Vessel, you have to pay an additional $25 for that. On the cart bag itself, the pockets on both, or on one side, are the same on both sides. It's set up symmetrically. You do have a valuables pocket here that's felt lined. You've got a wardrobe pocket here that you could throw in a pullover. The other side has a rain cover that's made out of the same material that comes with the bag. And then finally, you've got a really large cooler section here. And I did a short video about this where I tested how long could it keep cold drinks cold if you put a bunch of ice and let the ice melt and come out these little drip holes down at the bottom of the cooler. And it ended up keeping cold drinks on ice cold for 4 hours in an environment that ranged from 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So the coolers on these bags work extremely well. You've got a very large pocket here at the top. You could fit just a whole bunch of stuff in here. I mean, there's a ton of storage on this cart bag. It's just amazing. You've got another very large, deep pocket here that you can get into. And then finally, you've got a ball pocket here that I put 4 dozen golf balls in, and it was only half full. So if you like to take a lot of golf balls out on the golf course, because you know, some of us need more balls than others, right? Well, you're gonna be able to fit all the golf balls you want into this bag. As far as the stand bag is concerned, the main differences are, you can tell that as a brand, they're starting to evolve, because what we've got here is we've got a pretty basic black with all of this light gray that I'm not a huge fan of. I'd like to see that just all blacked out. But on the stand bag, it is all blacked out. And instead of it being fairly plain, they've added additional stitching on the sides. And it really gives this bag a much, much more premium look. So I love the direction that they've taken with the stand bag. In terms of storage, you've got a drink pocket here. It is insulated, It does have the drain holes at the bottom, so if you want to put some ice on that, that'll work just fine. We've got another large pocket here. We've got a very large ball pocket. And then we've got a magnetic pocket here that's felt lined that you could put some valuables in, or maybe a rangefinder if you want quick access to a rangefinder. The stand bag does come with two different strap systems. I prefer just a single shoulder strap. Shows the RevCore branding on it. They also include a dual strap if you want to carry it in like an X formation. These straps on both the stand bag and on the cart bag, these are extremely thick and plush. These are some of the nicest straps I've ever seen. It's pretty amazing, and again, just a testament to the quality that they're building into every little detail of these bags. The stand mechanism itself appears to be very robust. You can strap it down at the bottom so that when you're putting it on a golf cart or something like that, the legs aren't trying to open up on you. It's very easy to get the legs to open, and like I said, the mechanism itself does seem to be very well built, well designed. So what are the negatives? Well, I already mentioned about, well, this bag keeps wanting to fall over. That's kind of one of my negatives. But I already mentioned about the color. I'd like to see that all blacked out and maybe some additional stitching here along the side just to make it look a little more premium. The other issue that I have with the cart bag, and it's a similar issue on the stand bag, is with this being their very first designs of making bags, the divider, the way it's designed, I don't love it. So first, the divider itself is extremely thick. It's got really heavy felt on it, and it's very high quality. I like to have woods on the back of a bag so that when it's up into a cart, I can easily access driver, hybrids, mid-irons, and wedges, and I move in that way as I stage my bag. The dividers on the front where I have my wedges, you've got one large pocket here where I'm keeping two wedges. I'd prefer to have this be two separate separate storage slots so that I wouldn't have to have two clubs in the same spot. It's not really that big of a deal, but if I was gonna make some tweaks to this particular bag, that's the one thing that I would like to change. If I take out this driver and these couple woods, you can see that there is a putter, and it's right in the middle of the bag. The reason it's like that is these two receivers, or two slots in the center of the bag, are the putter well. They're slightly oversized so that you can put a slightly larger putter in it. So if I take a look at my Lab DF3, it's got this pretty large pistol grip on it. And if I try to put it in any of these slots, well, it'll fit in that one. It's fitting in a lot of them now. I have to kind of play a little bit of a game to get it to go in. If I try to go in square, it doesn't quite, well, it's actually going in pretty well. When I first tried this, I swear I couldn't get that putter grip to go in. But now it seems like maybe I just wasn't holding my mouth right, because it seems to be going in just fine now. So if you have a really large grip, so this is, probably about a 1 1/4 inch diameter grip across the widest part, it might not go in. And again, it's specifically designed to go into these two putter wells where it's quite a bit larger. I don't like having a putter right in the center of the bag though. So for me, if I was to set up this bag the way I would want it set up, I would put this in the bottom corner, and that's where it's not going to fit. So this grip won't fit in that bottom corner spot. Now, if I put this, it's an Odyssey oversized grip, that will fit in there. So the difference between the Odyssey and the Lab is the Lab putter is probably a good 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch wider in diameter, and I can show you that. Bring it up to the camera so you can see. But you can see there, this is where you start to get into some trouble. A 1-inch diameter like this is not going to be a problem. I think that's a good idea to have a couple designated spots for putter wells, but I don't like it in the middle of the bag. I'd like it to be somewhere around the perimeter, either these bottom couple spots or maybe a spot up here. So that's my only concern. But again, if you've got a grip that's 1 inch in diameter or less, you're not even going to think about it. You're going to be able to do whatever you want, just like that. I think the stand bag is an amazing deal, which brings us to the topic of cost. What are the costs of these bags? Brands that they're going after, Vessel and Ghost, those bags run over $400 for a golf bag, which is a lot of money. These bags are under $300. The cart bag is $299 MSRP, and the stand bag is $269 MSRP. And I gotta say that for $269, given the type of quality, the type of materials, the look of it, this competes really, really well. So if you're in the market for a golf bag, I'd strongly consider this RevCore line. I think they've come out with some really good products for their first attempt. And you know, at the price point, given the competition that they're going up against, I think they offer a lot of value too. So I would strongly consider it, and I highly recommend it. Well, that's it for the Golf Nerd. Hit 'em long and straight, and I'll see you next time.